am not even going to try and say that. I think it says when kangaroo yaralayandu wabble. Anyway, it says welcome to the country.
Righto viewers, we've made it to Birdsville, baby. We've having an interesting run, as you've seen, and we just pulled up here and we've got a leak, mate. Got a leak in our water tank. So I knew about it. What it is the tap. For some reason, the tap seals have just started leaking. So I'll show you a quick little fix I did. Got a couple of earplugs and squish them up, jam them in there, and then wrap a heap of tape around it. I did do it at Eromanga, but obviously on the trip here today, the rocks have knocked it out. So I'll just do it again, I suppose, until I can get back to civilization and get a tap. Our dog's happy, you've got to be drinking water though. Well viewers, it's another day. It's Tuesday today, and I've got a breakdown. We've got issues, baby, we've got issues. Come around here, slip around here real quick, and I'll show you what is going on. Yesterday, driving into camp, we wifey said, those chains are making a hell of a racket. They must be hitting the ground. Anyways, he didn't think much of it. Yeah, they must be hitting the ground. And when I was unhooking them, I'm like, the bloody chains haven't been hitting the ground. Didn't think much of it. Then we drove off this morning. We were heading out to Big Red to go and climb up Big Red, and you could still hear the clinking noise. Like, what's that clinking noise? Anyway, I jumped out and shook the vehicle, and we've discovered we've blown out one of the bloody shock rubbers. Have a look at that, mate. So it's, hang on. Hear that? That's probably from those 400 billion corrugations that we drove over to try and get here. Anyway, I just slipped down to the local Bunnings, local hardware shop. Got talking to the lady behind the counter, and turns out her old man was there, and we went rifling through his toolbox on the back of his ute, because hardware didn't have any. And we found some old Land Cruiser shock rubbers and a washer. So absolutely hats off to the lovely lady that worked at the, I didn't even get his name. Anyway, he didn't even want anything for us. I said, mate, what do you want for it? He said, mate, you've been rattling around here for 10 years, you can have them. Bloody you beauty. So, rip the tyre off. I'll try and, I hope I don't have to pull the strut out. I won't be able to pull the strut out because I haven't got spring compressors. So, yeah, a little bush fix on the side of the road, mate. Yeah, good's that. Bear with me. This is going to be an adventure, mate. Welcome to Birdsville. Welcome to the outback, eh? That's why I carry all this crap with me, I guess. Righto. Well, I got it off. That's the rubber, and that's the washer and the nut. Oh. Now to work out what I'm going to do, because the washer and the other washer you gave me is nowhere near big enough. And I've just disabled the car, so I can't drive to town and get another one. And we're about, I don't know, I'm probably 10 k's out of town. It's a long walk. Righto, mate. So I worked out what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we've got the other rubber on there. Now, it's a lot smaller. I've just got to try and screw it up a bit more. I've panel beated the crap out of the bloody washer. Now, that big washer, now it's buggered. I know it's buggered, but that'll sit over there like that. And then I've got this washer. Now, I just got to drill the centre of it out to to match that hole there because it's a bit small. And then I'll put that one on top of that one, and then we'll pull the whole show down together. And yes, yeah, go. Righto, mate, the old step drill and the vice grips have worked a charm, eh? Everyone said, Shawnee, why are you taking so much crap? Well, mate, this is why, because you never know what's going to happen, eh? Oh, this is sensational. I'm having a ball. Breakdowns in the bush, mate. I'm loving it. Ew. Righto, mate, so she's back on there. Tightened up, got both washers on there, got the little bloody rubber under there. I'm pretty sure it's going to work out as tight as I possibly can. Now you know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do? I'll show you. Slip round here real quick here, look, and we're going to check the other side because I probably should have did that but when I was in town, but I didn't. And guess what? It's starting to do it too. See how it's bent up? Like that. So, I'm basically going to have to go and get another washer and try and put it on top of that one to pull it down too. So it doesn't do the same thing. I should have checked that while I was in town. Might slip back into town, grab another big wash off. Oh mate, hey, go and see if he's still at Bunnings. The hardware in town. Holy dooly. So anyway, that's the plan. I'll rip the tyre off. I'll tell you what, mate, half the bloody Pavement Princesses on the 200 series page, they wouldn't be able to handle this. Like, no, I shouldn't have said that. Like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. But I did. Blow it up, yeah. Like, this is where I talk to you about the headspace to keep your head right. Because you imagine you've just taken your 2 weeks holiday, you're flying out to Birdsville, you're driven up Big Red, you're doing the thing, and the next thing you know, something like this happens. And you're stuck here in the middle of the bush. Look, with bloody bonnet up and wheels off your car. Holy dooly, what do? You haven't budgeted for a new set of shocks out at Birdsville, which is going to cost you $6,000. Like, just a lot of people, they wouldn't be able to mentally handle it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm loving it. Like, I don't care. Doesn't matter if we get stuck here for 6 weeks. Who cares? But keep your head right, mate. It's all right. It'll work out. I mean, hey, how good's that? I mean, you panic and start stressing out and getting cranky. There's absolutely no point in that. It doesn't solve anything. You just, righto, mate. Well, that happened. How do we fix it? This is how we're going to fix it. This is what we're going to do. Copy? Keep your head right. Like, you be right. She's all good, mate, because at the end of the day, every single bad day that you've had, you remember that time, like here's this, remember that time 4 years ago when you thought, holy shit, how am I going to pay for the rego in the car? All my bills are piling up, and next thing you know, it's going to be an end of the world. Well, guess what, baby? You woke up this morning and you got through that hurdle, so you'll get through this one, just like this one, eh? Yeah, copy. Now, I just ripped the other side top one off. Have a go. Look at this, mate, eh? Lucky I had a quick Uganda. That's the nut. That's the washer. And look at that, mate. She's just about to go ooka-booka-looka. Caught that in time. Anyway, I'll do a bit of panel beating and see if we can't fix him up real quick. You look at the cone in that bloody washer, mate. Look at that. I think I have to turn rubber. I think I have to turn that upside down. It's even started to wear the little bloody lip off there. Turn him upside down so he stops flogging. And, yeah, copy. So I'm sitting here thinking, if I only had a bit of bloody flat steel or something that big that I could, you know, drill a hole in it and sit over that washer, and then it dawned on me. I think I do. Now, for those viewers who have actually watched all my YouTube videos, you would know that we went to Double Island Point at the beginning of the year. And at the beginning of the year, I had a big aerial sitting on the roof rack there with a big, because I wanted to put my GoPro up and get some mad footage anyway. It didn't work. But how I had that aerial mounted was these 2 big flat pieces of steel. Now, they've been rattling around in the bottom of there for 6 months now, and I forgot I had them. But look at this, mate. They're already pre-drilled. So I'm just going to get the grinder out and lop the corners off there. Mate, I've got more washers here you can bake a forky stick out. How good's that? And yes, that's right. I bought me a Milwaukee grinder, mate. Eh? You know how many times I've used that? Well, 4 times now. 4 times in 6 months. But it has been well worth it every single time. Yesterday, we come across a camper trailer that had rolled over. But hey, that's a whole other story. I tell you what, mate, 1-time bushwasher. Hey, not bad, thanks. Throw that on there, throw that back on there, throw that on there, with that on there, and shit, where'd I put that bit of rubber? Okay. Oh, look at this, mate. It's working. Me bloody, me piece of flat steel washer, mate. It's working. Ew, we're gonna get home, mate. We're gonna get home, and that washer, that's the new washer, mate. That's gonna be there. Oh, come here. That's gonna be there forever, I think, until I change the suspension next. That is so good. It's not even bending. Hey, Oh well, it's fixed. Only one thing left to do is take it for a hot lap. But you know what I've got to do first? The absolute worst part about doing this sort of stuff is I've got to pack all this crap back up in there. Like, I've got stuff everywhere, mate. And everything's got its own little hidey hole and little tucky in spot, and I've just gone, get out of there, you bastard. Anyway, we'll get up her, eh? Anyway, I'm going to keep me bloody, I tell you what, mate, that bit of flat steel, you go and rattle around back in there, mate, I might need you again, huh? Make some more washers. Cheeky bugger. Righto, viewers, we got him all fixed up, wheels back on, tightened up. Check it out, mate. You guys are going to love it. Oh, yeah. Had to, as you've seen, we had to make shift a washer for the other side. But yes, it's all done. So we're just going to go for a little test drive. Going to head up to go out to Sand Dune. Check out Big Red. Go out there, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Going to have a quick stub on top of Big Red. Yo! Come on, boy, let's go. Get up in here. Where's the drone? I'm going to take the drone. Got to get the drone. Here we go, viewers. We're coming up on Big Red. Actually, I think that's Little Red. I think Big Red's up there further. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going. Life is excited. She's not excited at all. She hates sand dunes with a passion. That's alright, we're trying to overcome her fear. Aren't we, lovey? How's it going so far? It's a big hill. It's a bloody big hill. Testing out the washer that I just fixed on the car, or driving up a sand dune. How good, mate, how good. Going up Big Red, baby. Got Jack dialed up.
And I can feel it going down. It's going down. Up, no. Down. Alright.
Try that again. I did a rookie mistake. You know what I did? I'll show you what I did. You know what I did?
You had traction control on.
I had the traction control on.
Yeah, then.
You want to walk up there, buggy?
Alright, let's
It's
just
a
get
big
up here
hill.
first. Right, take traction control off.
There we go.
I want to water.
Right, let's try that again.
Alright,
Here we go.
after. And then what? Oh, there's heaps of people up here. Righto. Where are we going to pull up? Right, stop here. Don't go over the edge, please.
Yeah, g'day there, viewers. Mr. Shawnee Thomson poking along, not bad, thanks, and welcome to Big Red. We have come all the way from Narrabri, New South Wales. We've just come up the top of Big Red here. Brought the family up here for a quick little a look-see. We're going to build a sandcastle and have a quick stubby on the top of Big Red. You guys have a sensational day, eh? Yew! Help, Dad! Woo! There's his shot, mate, eh? Wow. Top of Big Red?
Yeah.
Eh? It's windy high. Stay off the
can make it.
Is he good enough?
Is he gonna do it? Oh, you gonna do it? Come, Jack, Jack! Oh, no! How come he's all had the flags?
Sorry?
What are the flags all for?
So people see you coming over the dunes.
Oh, that makes sense. Alright, do you reckon he's gonna make it?
Ready, girls? Come on. Here he comes. Here comes Dad.
Go, Dad!
Go, Daddy! Go, Dad! Look at Dad! Look at him!
Go!
Oh, I don't think he's gonna make it. Is he gonna get there? Go, Dad! Go, Dad! Go, Dad!
No! Scarlett, be careful, honey.
Go, jump in. Give us a wave. Got it this time, I reckon. Oh, it's too much wood. Go, 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 go!
Yes!
Go, 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 go!
Go, go, go! Oh, no! Woohoo, we did it!
Mate, you've been out playing in the sand dunes without telling me you've been out playing in the sand dunes. I'll go first. That's Mooey's shoe. Look how red it is. Another pile over there with Spencer. Right, viewers, we have just had an absolutely fantastic time out of Big Red on the sand dune, and while we're out there, something awesome happened. So bit of a backstory. As you know, we had trouble with the shocks on the car today. We were meant to be up there at lunchtime today. Discovered the issue with the car, so come back to camp, fixed that, got it going, headed out to Big Red late this afternoon. We didn't realise it was 40 k's to get out there. From Birdsville, it's about 38, 39 k's or something, so it's 40 k's round trip, a 45-minute drive. Got out there right on sunset. Turns out there's a TV crew out there and they're filming an ad for the district. We rock up out there and they just jumped all over us. They said, we're filming couples and families. Do you mind if we use you guys in an ad for the TV, the district? So we're like jumped all over it. Hell yeah. They got the drone flying around. They got a full TV camera. They're filming us. They were walking up and down the dunes. I got Jack flooring it up Big Red. It was absolutely sensational. Yeah, as you'll see, check out this footage. It's sick, righto. We're probably even going to go back up there tomorrow, I reckon. It's hard to describe without actually seeing it. It's just epic. Epic.
That was holy wicked.